Hello! I'm getting ready to cook dinner. I'm putting the peppers in the oven. I'm making Philly cheesesteak stuffed peppers. Set the oven to 325, let them cook for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to start sauteing the onions. I don't have mushrooms, unfortunately, so then I'm going to add the meat. I'm going to season all of it and cook it together. After the peppers are done cooking for the 30 minutes, I'm going to take them out, and then we are going to add mozzarella and provolone. I'm going to mix them together. So what I'm going to do is just add the mozzarella to the bottom, and then put the meat on top, and then layer the provolone on top of it. I'm gonna start sauteing the onions. Peppers are done. They just now got out of the oven. I'm trying to get this cheese in here. I'm gonna start putting the meat in here.
Wait, what do you mean that's what she said? No!
I cannot wait to tear into these because I think that looks just absolutely divine. That looks freaking amazing. Do you not think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that looks good. Hungry?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we left the price tag, sorry.
No, that's good.
Becky wrapped this.
I'm sorry.
That pisses me off because I don't like people to know the exact price of stuff.
There's such a thing as dairy-free ice cream. What's it made out of then?
Hi everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Hope you're all having a good day. Alright, so I thought we would go over some newer content. Once I started editing it, I realized that some of her videos are kind of out of order. When she recorded a sit-down video, it seems like it might have been the same day. I mean, theoretically it could be 2 different days and she was wearing the same thing, but it looked like she had filmed like the sit-down videos when she was addressing her health and stuff. It looked like it was all filmed in one day and that she released them in different days. So I had to juggle around the timeline here a little bit to try to figure out the right order. And while I was doing that, I realized that the last video I put out, which was May 3rd to 5th, it's actually the 2nd to the 4th. So I changed the dates when we, there's a couple clips here from those days where she's talking about things. So I changed them in this one, but my previous video, it still says like the 3rd to the 5th, but it's actually the 2nd to the 4th. So we're going to start on the 5th today. Yeah, so this one here, she addresses her health issues, and she has a couple concerns, but she's also starting a new weight loss program, taking Ozempic, or something that's basically the same, but like an off-brand. And she's still hanging out with Mamalynn a lot, and it seems like her mom's gonna help her with the Ozempic because she doesn't take the shots herself. And I didn't really watch her first journey with it, but she was with Wifey, and maybe Wifey was the one who was giving it to her. We also have some drama going down with Zachary Michael regarding the Fortnite. So I added his video into this as well, or like Zach made a video addressing what Amberlynn was saying was viewers influencing him, influencing Zach not wanting to play Fortnite with Amberlynn, but then Zach kind of explains why they stopped playing together. So there's a little bit of stuff there. And then she spends her first Mother's Day with her mom and grandmother in like years. So in the previous Mother's Days we've seen, Amberlynn kind of like, you know, you could tell she's sad. She's not spending it with her mom. So this is a little different. She's going to be having people to celebrate with this year. And not just her girlfriends' moms. So, I think we should start this. Yeah, she does kind of address the wasabi thing again. Now I watched it just to get like the timeline together, but there's some details where I didn't really watch the whole video, so some of it's going to be new to me while we're watching it. Alright, so let's start this up.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So this vlog is gonna be like a normal vlog, but I'm also gonna add in here what I ate today. So this is a completely off-track day because starting tomorrow, I'm getting back on track and I will show you guys what that looks like more so because it's gonna be like a little bit of a series. We'll see how it goes.
Now, I'm pretty sure when she says she's starting new tomorrow, I assume this is Sunday. Because she likes to start new things on Monday. So this seems like kind of like a, what would you call it, a fast food, one of Foodie's like fast food funerals. That's what this seems like it might be.
But I figured I would show you guys like how I'm eating when I literally am not thinking about my weight whatsoever, like at all. I thought it would be more authentic to do that instead of just like jumping into a weight loss series because I do want you guys to see like how it looks truly off track for me. So we're gonna have that and we're also gonna have just like a regular vlog. So let's get into it. All right, so I ordered food. So here is my first meal. So I got Five Guys actually. So I got their regular size.
That just reminds me of the Pride vacation they went on in 2018 where they're deciding where to eat and Becky said she never had Five Guys before and Amberlynn says, Five Guys? It's like a heart attack style. You know, because she wanted to go to the go get the orange chicken at the Cheesecake Factory 4 more times.
Cajun fry, which I never finished the fries. I never finished the burger either, which I'll definitely show you guys that. So for the cheeseburger, I got mayo, jalapeno, onion. So that's everything that's on there. Tastes so good. And then for the drink, I just got a Diet Coke. So when my Uber delivered the food, I was expecting a guy and it was actually my original Uber driver's wife. It's because he broke his leg. I was like, oh my God. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a 30% tipper when it's on Uber. Like I just have that automatically set. But for some reason that made me feel really bad, so I tipped a little extra. All right, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm probably gonna watch like Grey's Anatomy or something and then I'll show you guys what I don't finish because every time I get Five Guys, I never finish my food. Y'all, I tell you, they give you so many fries. I always just empty them in the bag, but that is all the fries I have left. Like, it's just so wasteful, but it's a lot, and I'm over it. And then here's how much of the burger that I've left, so I'm finished with this. Okay, you guys, so I'm actually going to my grandma's today. I think we're gonna play some cards. So I'm getting ready for that. So I have everything that I need. Say hello to me from the back. Do my typical checks around the apartment. If you know, then you know. Versace, which is my all-time favorite. It is the bright crystal. Yeah, something about this perfume. Chef's kiss. It's also grocery shopping day. So this is how I get my groceries back into my apartment. I actually am buying off of Amazon a specific like grocery cart for people who live in apartments because I'm tired of using my suitcase.
So when she says for people who live in apartments, I wonder if she's like up a flight of stairs? I
know. Otherwise it takes... $2.50. And here I put coffee.
What are you feeding that cat? It looked like a chip. Could be like chicken or something, who knows?
No, Mom, turn it around.
Oh.
No. Flip it. The red has to be on top. Is the red on top?
Upside down? What do you mean the red has to be on top?
Okay, it's recording.
Oh, like that?
Yeah. Mom. Face.
I'm just waiting for Amberlynn to say, "You don't know what you're doing, girl."
Oh, there we go.
I just want to get like a
I
like
need
B-roll,
one card.
so I'm not gonna like sing.
No, we don't. I didn't find this.
Oh,
I got it. I thought you knew how to shuffle, Amber.
I'm editing that out. I do.
Oh, you can't show that you have some type of character flaw that you can shuffle perfect.
Mom, my character flaw is my fat. Okay. Who's winning?
Amberlynn is.
Amberlynn.
So.
Hey, Sunny, good to see you. Now, I noticed in the last clip here, she seems to have a Sprite right beside her. I wonder if that's hers.
Oh.
And she's going in for a Coke Zero now.
So, what's going on here?
Alright, you guys, so I just went grocery shopping. I'm probably not going to do a haul, but if you guys want to look, all of like the really healthy stuff is down below, I promise. I got a lot of produce in there. I'm not lying, I promise. Okay.
I can't take her seriously when she promises things anymore. Not after the wifey era. That was a fast grocery haul.
So, I'm about to open my suitcase. It is so freaking heavy, but it's full of grocery. And then I'll just lay it down. I promise you, this just makes life so much easier. And then when I'm done putting away my groceries, Rarital Gray thinks that this is her new home. So that card game you saw me playing at my grandma's house is called Crazy Bee. And that game has been in the family for, I can't even tell you how long. And every single time I tell someone about that game, they're like, what? I've never heard of it. It's very similar to Phase 10. Like, it's so crazy to be sitting there with my grandma, my mom, we play that game. And I just go back and I think to when I was 18 and we were all sitting there playing that game together. And now I'm 33 and we're doing it.
Fortunately, things are a lot better now than they were when she was 18. Yeah, especially when she talks about it when in her anxiety videos she filmed. It was not a good time.
Like the way that we all have changed and have grown into like better people, and we all have such good relationships together. Like, I love it. It's a beautiful thing. My mom's boyfriend was also there, so out of the four of us, my grandma won. Me and my grandma were neck and neck for the win, but she got it. So I'm about to have 2 of these Uncrustables. It's peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich. They're so good. And a sun-kissed orange, 0 sugar. Okay, you guys, so it is time for my next meal.
Okay, right. So she's still doing the off-track stuff.
Meal. I got Taco Bell. I got an order of their cinnamon twists. My hair is all up in it. Cinnamon twists. I actually have not had these since I was probably like a teenager from what I can remember. So let's try one. It literally, the texture reminds me of freeze-dried candy. I got one taco. It is just the nacho taco one. I don't know. It's the nacho cheese taco shell, which is what I prefer. And then I got a black bean burrito with, I think I asked for like French fries and onion on the inside. I took a bite of my food and I forgot. I'm also...
Okay, so it's a little less than the 6 tacos that she ate with Becky when they did their big Taco Bell mukbang. Oh man, she's drinking it straight out of the jug, isn't she? She's got all those water bottles that she spends money on that she thinks are so pretty, and then she drinks all the water out of these plastic jugs.
drinking some water. So I don't usually get drinks when I order from Uber. I mean, I have before, it has happened, but it's not really something I do. It kind of just like gives me the creeps a little bit. All right, you guys, so I am getting ready to go to bed. I'm done eating for the night. And if I have anything to drink, it'll be out of this water bottle here. So I kind of enjoyed reading off some questions that you.
Okay, so that seems like it's the end of the fast food funeral. We got some Five Guys and Taco Bell.
Guys left in my comment section in my last video, so I want to do that again for you guys at the end of this one. It was actually Life Plus Cindy who I saw do this. I love her videos personally. I think they're just so, I don't know, something super like comforting about them. I relate to her in so many different ways. But anyways, I saw her do this at the end of her vlogs and I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna steal that from her. And I was just afraid to like say her name in my last video because like I don't want people to go hate on her. That's just what people do and I hate it. Okay, so let's get into some of the questions. So what I do is I go to my YouTube studio, I go to the comments, and then I go to just contains questions. So anything with a question mark gets put in here. First question is, how much Delta 8 you doing over there? They actually said girly pop. How much Delta 8 you doing over there with like a laughing cry emoji? Quite a bit, not gonna lie. Last week I stopped vaping Delta 8 for like 6 days. And I was like, you know, this girly pop kind of misses it. So I started doing it again. The purchasing of an excessive amount of journals.
All right, so that answers a question I had before, wondering if when she moved to Oklahoma, if she was still doing the Delta 8. I guess she is.
Trolling, right? Like, what the hell, lol. No, it's not trolling. I just really like writing. I like pen to paper, very old school like that. What's the point of playing bingo if you don't keep up with the numbers being called? I do. What? Okay, so the last question is, Amber, there are whole ass compilations of you talking about your childhood and bashing your parents. What are you talking about? You have blamed them for your problems for years. Does she think we'll forget? I actually talked to my mom.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, most of what we know about her family has not been very positive things. I mean, she does have some nice memories that she's discussed with us, but most of the time, yeah, not so great. And so seeing her kind of like just almost like pretend like none of that happened, it's kind of weird. But there's probably a lot of like healing going on in the background that she's not talking about or filming. I mean, the things that she is filming, they seem to be getting along good. There's no like animosity there, so so far things seem to be going all right with her family, so that's good. Because if it wasn't, where would she go?
Mom about this today because a lot of people have been like, you've been bashing your parents, and I'm like, no, I haven't. And then I started feeling like, oh my gosh, have I? And that's not something I ever want to come across as doing, like ever. And my mom has seen a lot of my videos, a fair share of them. And she says that everything I've ever said has just been me sharing my story and how I viewed it. I think it's crazy that like when people open up about their past, people automatically assume that it's bashing. No, I'm literally just sharing who I am and why I am the way I am. I think a really good example of that is like my 600-pound life. They always have that scene right in the beginning of it where the person who's on the show is talking about their past and like what they went through as a child. And sometimes they go into a lot of detail. Does that mean they're bashing? No, you're literally just sharing your story. Anyways, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. I mean, anytime you're saying something negative about someone, it could be looked at as bashing. But she's right, it is her story to tell. But it's also her kind of her mother's story and her father's story, the stories that she does tell, and maybe they don't want that out there, but it is. But she's also said in another video where they kind of said that, like, they almost kind of give her permission. I mean, she can talk about what she wants because it's her story. Whereas, like, a lot of people can't do that because they're, you know, they have to hide everything. So it's kind of nice to see her like open up and share things, but I could see where it could be bashing, and like I said earlier, you kind of get this like feeling that maybe there's some animosity there in the past, but now it's kind of getting better.
Although I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So I want to start off by saying that in one of my recent vlogs, I got 2 new makeup products and I'm wearing them right now. The first one is this Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. And I want to say it gripped, girl. Like, this honestly made it to where my foundation was easier to put on.
Wow, she said girl and not girly pop. Oh my gosh, that's getting annoying. I think it was annoying the first time I heard it.
And it looks better. It doesn't look as like dry, because I have really dry skin, very dry.
I'm not on TikTok, and I hear that's a TikTok thing saying girly pop, and yeah, the first time I heard that was Amberlynn saying it, and it's not fun. I think the second time was when Pumpkin from Honey Boo Boo said it, and she keeps saying it, and I'm like, oh my god, so annoying.
So I recommend this. And then the second thing was the NYX Vivid Brights Liquid Liner. So I did put it with my black eyeliner. It went on really easy. I love it. It makes me want to try the other colors. You guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last night was terrifying, to say the least. It was a bad storm. Like, since I've been in Oklahoma like this time, there has been a couple tornado watches, which is very different from a tornado warning. But last night it was so bad that a tornado warning popped up on my phone as if it was an Amber Alert. And it was loud, it was obnoxious, it was scary. It said take shelter, you know, do what you have to do. Twinkie is shaking, like she was terrified. Her and Wasabi do not do storms. Rarity was just acting like everything was totally fine, but we did get emailed instructions of like what to do when this happens. So I put all of us in my bathroom because that is the safest place for us to go in my apartment. Sadly, we have no storm shelter here, which I find to be kind of weird. Like, I literally live in Tornado Alley. But long story short, we are all good. Everything is okay. It was just like such a scary moment. I was like, what is happening? And I was more so worried about my pets and how scared they were. But
well, I'm kind of hoping she remained calm. It wasn't just, if you're picturing it, she's sitting in the bathroom and just sitting there crying while the animals just kind of look at her. Twinkie's panting like she does when she's nervous. It seems like it's a stressful situation. So hopefully she took it calmly while she was in there, keeping distracted with things. Journaling maybe, coloring. Maybe even building some Legos.
if you guys know me, you know that tornadoes is one of my biggest fears. So it's like this summer, like the summer's coming up, and it's just going to be so hard for me because I know that's when
You know, when they were in the original, I guess, but when she was in Florida, she was in a tornado twice in February of 2016. And their house was like, their apartment was slightly damaged, but it was like the neighborhood, there was houses that were just completely ruined. So it's a stressful situation when knowing that could happen.
it gets the worst. I don't know about y'all, but there's a snack that I've been loving lately, so I want to share it with you guys. So I just came back in from walking Twinkie, and 9 times out of 10 when I walk Twinkie, I also will vape on my Delta 8.
Wait, she didn't show us her snack though. What's going on? I think this is an introduction to the snack.
And a lot of you were like, is this girl always smoking and always drinking? First of all, I don't really drink. Last time I drank was with friends, and I told you guys about that. So I really am just like a social drinker, where sometime last year I was drinking alone. I get that, but she ain't doing that no more. Anyways, okay. These Duke's Hot and Spicy Smoked Shorty sausages. Like, I don't know what it is, but these slap. And when I open the bag, I do keep them in the refrigerator.
You know, slap is the new slay. When I was watching some videos from 2017, she was talking about how much she changed after breaking up with Destiny, and how she doesn't say the word slay anymore. And I'm watching her say slap all the time, and I'm like, she's just progressed on to something new. There's always some kind of new saying. Around that time too, she started saying wakata a lot.
Refrigerator, because it actually makes them keep for longer, because if you don't do that, then they go bad within like 3 days, and I can't eat this within 3 days. That's just a lot. Plus I think they taste better cold. So another snack that I've also been enjoying is just like this little bag of popcorn, the Skinny Pop popcorn. This is just like in a lightly salted, and it's 80 calories for this bag. It's pretty tasty. So I'm about to play Fortnite. I am level 63. Some of you were shocked to hear that I'm obsessed with it. So what I like to do is the solo when I'm playing by myself, 0 build battle royale. But me and my friends always do the trio because we play together. And no, Valentine is not one of them. Valentine actually does not play video games.
Alright. So I was wondering if Valentine was still around, because we haven't really heard much about Valentine. We definitely haven't seen Valentine yet. But yeah, this goes back to, I think, Karina Kaboom had said that Amberlynn was playing Fortnite with the new Valentine, that it's the girlfriend's influence, but Amberlynn has said a couple times here that no, Valentine is not into the game. So you see how misinformation can spread pretty fast, huh?
And I was like, we're gonna be playing them together. So
Amberlynn addressed it though, so she cut off that rumor. She doesn't play.
we're gonna be playing them together. So just
Not yet.
be forewarned.
I wonder if they're going to be playing it together when they're living together, or if she's going to try to get Valentine into it from afar. I don't know if you know where Valentine lives. I'd be curious to know if Valentine's in, not like where does she live, but like are they in Oklahoma or are they in another state? Because I guess with Wifey, she did meet Wifey, who was in another state, and Wifey moved to Kentucky. So it's possible. But so far, we're not seeing any U-hauling happening, which is good. I think Amberlynn needs to kind of be on her own for a little bit to, figure her own stuff out here. She's got some health issues coming up here that she's going to have to deal with. So, I mean, it's nice that she has her mother around, too, around this time when she's finding out all this. She's going out through some more health stuff.
And my other two friends that I play with, I'm actually the one who introduced them to the game. So it's very much just like something that I want to get other people into so we can like all play together because I'm obsessed. So there's currently 32 people left, and I've only killed 2 people because I've only seen 2 people. So, oh, someone's shooting at me. Hold on. Got him. Ha ha ha. Now I am on level 64. Okay guys, so I'm just in the middle of doing some laundry. I'm about to transfer over my wash to my dryer. But there's something that's on my mind because I actually just got done brushing wasabi. That's why I have fur all over me. So let's talk about Wasabi, my little baby. So it all started with this clip. Look, this is a daily thing. He loves being brushed. Yeah, we cuddle for a long, long time. He'll fall asleep like this. I'm literally holding the brush in my hand, and you can see that Wasabi looks brushed already. He loves being brushed. Yeah. You can literally see him right here. And I was about to brush him again. Like I literally had the clean brush in my hand, which I clean it every single time I brush him. So I was about to brush him again. This is a daily thing. I make sure
Yeah, I think she needs a new brush. It's like the comb isn't, the bristles aren't long enough, it seems like, for Wasabi's fur. I think that's what's happening here.
Sure to brush him every single day, which I did, and we always have the same routine. I'll brush him, I always brush the back of him, the sides of him, and then his stomach comes next. And when I do that, sometimes he'll love bite and he'll start playing and
You gotta do his tail too.
purring. So then I'll pet him like a lot right here because he likes it, and then he'll like play with me with his paws, and then I'll pick him up and he'll literally put his paw and like his face right on my arm and then fall asleep, and then we cuddle. He'll fall asleep like this. So then people saw right after the clip where he looks literally fine, like my perfect baby. Yeah. People saw that clip without realizing that all this stuff happened in the middle, me playing with his fur, and then, you know, his fur gets a little messed up. Like, he has a lot of fur. So people are like, she doesn't brush him, even though I literally had his favorite brush in my hand about to brush him. Look, this is a daily thing. He loves being brushed. And I think the hardest part is, like, people thought that his paw, which I'll zoom in right here and show you guys, thought that his paw was a knot in his hair. Wasabi does not have any knots in his hair. We cuddled for a long, long time. His fur was looking like a mess after I had brushed him because me and him played. We did our typical routine. I didn't show that part. It just sucks so bad that so many people are so exhausting and trying to just find all these things that I do wrong. Like, I literally...
Yeah, no, it's definitely the brush. I think she needs a new brush. And all this could be solved.
Literally can brush Wasabi, and then immediately afterwards his fur is just looking like a mess. He has a lot of fur. That's just like the way that it goes. I don't know what to say. Okay, you guys, so I'm about to make some food. I'm gonna cut up some steak. I'm gonna have some baby corn with it, water chestnuts, sriracha, soy sauce, minced onion.
Whoa, what's happening? We have a concoction going on here.
And some ginger paste, some garlic paste, some bell peppers, and some broccoli. When I tell you guys it smells delicious in here, oh, I mean it. And look how good that looks. Oh, wow.
It's a stir-fried concoction. That's not too bad then. It's got lots of vegetables in there.
This is gonna hit the spot for sure because I was craving some sort of like Chinese or Asian. So I'm excited for this. And then I'm gonna add some sesame seeds on top. I wish I had some scallion. That would go really good with it. Okay, so let's try it.
We know how she loves those onions. The big chunks.
I'm using a plastic fork from takeout that I just had leftover from the other day. I don't know about y'all, but baby corn just hits different.
Oh yeah, she used to get the pickled baby corns in the jar and eat those like she does the olives.
Holy crap. Here's a line of steak. I love the crunch of a water chestnut. And I didn't use all my ingredients. I still have a ton of stuff left. Like half a can of the water chestnuts, half a can of the baby corn, half a bag of the broccoli. Well, more than half a bag. Still 2 of the bell peppers. I still have steak left. Like, I can remake this whole meal. And I'm going to. Okay, guys, so it is the end of the night. I wanted to answer a few questions, so I just go to the YouTube studio and then I click comments and then just contains questions. So let's do a few. You lived in Tucson, Arizona when? And there's like a bunch of question marks with that. From the ages 18 to 20. In 2009, 2010, and 2011. Someone asked, did you just say entry for entree? I'll get the entry with salmon. Yeah.
She knew exactly which clip to go for.
Yes, I am an idiot. I realized when I was editing that back, I said entry. It's just, the nerves got the best of me, okay? Next question is, so the new girlfriend must be a gamer? No, I actually think I mentioned that in this video. She doesn't do video games at all. Someone asked, what is this content? I don't know. I feel like you probably haven't been watching me for long because this is always the type of stuff that I have filmed. I've been on YouTube now for almost 11 years and I've definitely had some ebbs and flows, but my content has always been the same for the most part. Okay, so last question. Could you imagine if ALR joined Zach's Fortnite League? I'm not gonna lie, I would totally play with him. Like, I hold zero grudges. I'm not really a holding grudges type of girly pop. So if he wants to play, we can make it happen. Anyways, I do want to end this vlog. I appreciate
Alright, so there's the beginning, and we will see the end before the end of this video.
you guys for just hanging out with me today. This definitely wasn't normally a day that I would vlog, but I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Oh yeah, and about the weight loss series that I was kind of like thinking about doing, I'm thinking about doing another like weight loss series. So I don't really know. It's something I'm definitely thinking about doing, and if I do it, it will be happening soon. I realized that that is literally just setting me up for failure. Like, my idea was I wanted to vlog for 30 days straight. And in that, I wanted to show you guys every single day, like, what I ate and stuff like that. And I realized, like...
Did she realize she's already done that 100 million times before?
I've done that in the past. I always fail. I'm never successful in that. So I've decided that I'm...
Well, she's successful at recording it and putting it out there. She goes for a couple weeks sometimes, and then, you know, we're not seeing the progress in the way that she wants to see it. I think one time in November of 2021 or two. It would have been 22, when she was with Wifey. She recorded I think it was 30 days, I think, because she got to like 17 and stopped. I could be a little off on those numbers, but she ended up gaining like 15 pounds or 11. I did a live stream on it, so it's definitely one of my live streams I did. But I can't remember exactly what the numbers were right now. But anyway, yeah, she records it all and stuff, and she follows through with that. But yeah, she doesn't see the progress because she's not really taking into account the day before and what she's eating, even though she says like she's tracking it so that she can reflect on it and see what she could do better, what derailed her and stuff. But yeah, so maybe it's a good idea she didn't do it again this time.
I'm just not going to do that. But I do want to upload more often. So that is why you guys are seeing me again for another video, because I have had people say, Amberlynn, I don't care what you're doing. I just want to see content from you. And a lot of people say it's like bestie POV, where it feels like we're just best friends hanging out. And that is literally what I want. That is my goal. So that makes me happy. Anyways, I'm going to end the video. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello.
Alright, so it's been a couple days, and she's gonna talk about her health issues. She's got a couple appointments to go to today. I think some of it has to do with like the doctor, and some of it has to do with Ozempic spa place that she's going. She's calling it a health spa is where she's going to get on the treatments here, or I guess they're not really treatments, but anyway, she's going to talk about that a little bit here.
Hello, welcome to a new video. So today we're wearing our hair up. I don't like wearing my hair up, but you know what? I want it out of my face. I do prefer my hair when it's down. But today is just one of them days where it's just like, girl, like, I'm tired of you being at my face, so let's put you up in a pony. Anyways, welcome to today's vlog. So I just played around a Fortnite. I got 4th, which isn't bad, I guess. I'm currently level 67. I got over 63,000 XP this match. Okay, you guys, so I got some Amazon packages. Some of it's for my mom for Mother's Day. I don't even know if she knows that I'm getting her anything, but it's our first Mother's Day together, so of course I am. Anyways, I got this for myself. It's magnetic eyelashes, which I'm obsessed with. But normally the magnetic eyelashes that I get, the eyeliner is black, and I like to do my own eyeliner. I don't like it to go the full way, as you guys can see. But when I do the magnetic eyelashes, I have to do that, but I don't want to. So this actually comes with a clear. So I'm excited to try this. And when I do, I will definitely show you guys. Obviously it does come with a black, and then it also comes with tweezers, and it comes with several pairs of eyelashes. I'll probably do like the third one. So I haven't said this in a hot minute, but I have a doctor's appointment today. So let's go do that. So we're at the store now, and my mom saw this and she was like, I don't give my cat catnip because it's a drug. And I tried to, I'm pretty sure it's like natural, right? I don't know.
Look at this one. It's a bank robber.
Stop.
Oh, that's awesome. Her mom has a fun, like a fun laugh like Destiny did.
It's cute. But look at this.
Are you kidding me?
Like Destiny did. Like Destiny does.
Oh my god, these are adorable. The little seed comes out. And the answer is yes. Catnip is a natural plant. It is a perennial herb in the mint family. And I actually never knew that. So I'm sure majority of you did know that, but to the ones who didn't, hello to Teacher Lynn. So sorry if my eyes look a little swollen. I did get home and cry because of that appointment I went to. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions of like, what was it for? Da, da, da. I already know that, and that's why I'm only coming on here now to say like, I personally am not ready to talk about it. Like I have in the past talked about my medical, like just willy-nilly, just right as it happens. Like literally the day that I found out that I had uterine cancer, it wasn't even an hour later when I filmed the video saying that I had it. I'm just not that person anymore, but I'm only saying because I see the comments now. I see what people are going to be saying now. Like, why didn't she talk about it? It's simply just because like, I'm not ready, but I will be.
In the next few hours.
When the time is right. I currently don't have the answers to everything, and I don't want people speculating, and that gets me scared and freaked out. It's just like a lot. I don't even know if I should have mentioned that I even went to the doctor at all. But I watch vloggers and they go to the doctor and they say, hey, yeah, I just went to the doctor, and like there's never like this big thing around it, but it's like I know that's how it is with my channel, so that's the only reason why I'm mentioning this right now. I kind of just want to be able to say what I want when I want on my own time. I think that's really important. And just patience, but definitely keep me in your thoughts. Hey guys.
Okay, so she's wearing the same earrings. She's been wearing that choker necklace for a while, but she's also wearing the same shirt. It looks like she took her hair down and put some more makeup on, and then she's filming. So that's why I think this was all filmed on the same day, where she actually released them like a few vlogs apart.
Welcome to a new vlog. So today I have an appointment to get a CT scan. So I want to explain kind of what's been happening, but I feel like I need to do just a real quick backstory of when I was diagnosed with uterine cancer. So I get asked a lot, like, what was my biggest symptom of that? It was the fact that I bled for over 2 years. I never went to a gyno because I did go to the ER a couple times. I did see an actual doctor a couple times, and every single time I'd go, they would say, yeah, this isn't normal, but people your size have really weird and irregular periods. And I was diagnosed with a UTI multiple times. So all of that fed into my delusion, and it made it to where like the fear of going to a gynecologist was a lot stronger than me actually going. Long story short, I did have uterine cancer. I ended up getting a full hysterectomy, so I no longer have a menstrual cycle, so I don't bleed from down yonder. So if I ever notice blood from down yonder, something is wrong. So it was a little over 2 weeks ago, I went pee and I noticed there was blood in my pee. This is very hard for me to talk about.
Wow, okay, so she has been dealing with this for a little bit here. I don't know, I'm kind of surprised that she showed us the off-track day and that she even did an off-track day. You'd think she'd try to, like, you know, make better decisions with that, but here we are.
I have cried a lot about this whole thing because I am scared. When I first saw it, I had so many memories flash back. Like, it was straight up as if I was back in that uterine cancer journey.
Now, when she first got out of it and was starting to, you know, feel better, she was still with Becky. I remember Becky kind of like hinting that Amberlynn wasn't following up with doctors to make sure that nothing was happening, that she wasn't experiencing any symptoms that she shouldn't be. Hopefully she didn't neglect it for too long here, but well, we'll see how she goes here for this half of the month anyway.
Like, it hit me like this and I broke down. So after I calmed down a little bit, I realized, okay, you know what? This could be just a UTI. I ended up talking to my closest friends who have had UTIs, and I was like, what were you guys' symptoms? Like,
oh man, seems like the first time when she found out. She kind of did the same thing where like she was having these symptoms and she was asking other people how like their experiences with things, and I think there was one creator that was actually going through the same thing and said this could be it, and then it turned out that's what it was.
I was scared, obviously, and of course I went on to the Google, and everywhere and everyone was like, yeah, you know, a little bit of blood in your urine, totally normal for a UTI. But like, I was having no other symptoms. Like, I had no pain, nothing. So I immediately knew, okay, I need to go to a doctor. Let's get this tested. Let's get put on some antibiotics, get this figured out. So I called around to a couple doctors, and one of them was like, we don't have an appointment open until next year. I was like, did I hear you wrong? Nope, didn't hear them wrong. Literally next year. With new patients, it's very different, which I don't understand, like, the concept. Like, there's only certain spots open for like new patients versus like doctors who have seen the same patient over and over. I don't understand it. I'm not meant to. Long story short, every doctor that I called, they were like, yeah, you can be seen in the...
She's not meant to. She doesn't work in the office.
A couple months from now. Like, there was none that was like urgent, and this felt urgent to me. I am a woman that has blood in her pee after having uterine cancer and a full hysterectomy 4 years ago. Like, that felt urgent to me. So since I wasn't able to...
Well, it's good that she's being aware of it and taking care of the issue faster than she was before.
Make a doctor's appointment, I did go to immediate care. They took my urine sample and I had no bacteria in it. I have no UTI. It shows no signs of anything. So I explained to them, I did move to Oklahoma in October. I have not gotten a doctor yet. I did not make that a priority for myself, and I should have. I understand that. So immediate care gave me a card for a doctor that probably would be willing to see me soon. So I was like, okay. So I ended up going home, calling, make an appointment, and I did see that doctor. I took another urine test, and again, it came back with no bacteria, nothing wrong, like no UTI. And that's when the topic of cancer came up. And the only way for them to see if it is cancer is if I get a CT scan, which is what I'm going to do today. Obviously, there's also a chance that it's literally just kidney stones. I have had kidney stones in the past, but normally when I've had kidney stones, I did have pain. So the CT scan is actually going to be looking at my pelvis and my abdomen. So the doctor did tell me, I am going to put you on some antibiotics because you could have an infection that our urine test just is not picking up. So that is the reason why I'm on antibiotics. I'm terrified, to say the least. I have broke down a lot because of this, and I actively feel myself disassociating. Right now I just feel numb. I feel completely numb, and I know that if I wasn't in this like numb space, then I would be bawling my eyes out right now. But I think I feel safer in this weird disassociative area, because when I'm like breaking down about something that I'm extremely worried about and something that I don't know the answers to and that I currently can't control, I feel unaware of my surroundings really. And I think right now I just need to be strong. I need to go through the motions of what I need to do to figure out what this issue is so I can get it resolved, so I can figure out a solution. I still remember sitting there in immediate care and them coming back and telling me it was not a UTI, because I really believed that it was. And when they told me that it wasn't, again, it was just like flashback after flashback after flashback of everything I went through before I was finally diagnosed with uterine cancer.
Yeah, that was... Now, if you were watching Amberlynn as she went through that journey, it was stressful watching her, really, because she was... It seemed like she was like neglecting her health, but at the same time the doctors weren't really taking her seriously, and they just kept telling her the same thing, and like her symptoms kept getting worse, and she just kept coming on saying, this is my new diagnosis, this is my new diagnosis, this is what the doctor said. And it was a lot of like UTIs, infections and stuff. And then it wasn't until she, you know, had a really major health issue that she had to rush to the hospital because it was so bad, that they finally figured out what was going on. But yeah, she went through it for a while, like seemed like almost a year, where she just kept going back to the doctors and they weren't really saying anything. And then she was getting like, you know, oh, she's doctor shopping, but at the same time they weren't really giving her the results that they probably should have, or looking in the right areas, I guess, of like her health. And yeah, it was a little stressful watching, so I can imagine it was probably really hard to go through.
I just kept going back and forth, like, do I want to tell you guys about this? Like, I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed, but it's also like, there are things that your body does that you are not in control over. And I know a lot of people are like, this happened to you because your weight, this is your weight's fault, this is your weight's fault. Not everything is because of my size and because of my weight. So it's hard to come on here and feel like a normal human, because I get so much like, this is your fault.
Well, I get that. It's understandable that, you know, people were going to put that on her, that it's her weight, but I think it's more of like the neglect of her health that we've seen, where she's showing us her off-track days, or it's just a regular day and she's eating off-track. I think that's kind of where it comes from, is like the choices that she's made. It's not exactly that she is obese, it's that she's neglecting the fact that she's obese before she gets there. And then when she gets there, with the health issues, she likes to say it's not because of that. But at the same time, it would probably feel super dismissing when you're at the doctor, like we saw in Kentucky, where she was going through before she got diagnosed with cancer. They were treating her differently. You could kind of tell because of her weight. They were not, you know, they weren't finding out what the issue was. And so I can see where that definitely happens, but I think from our perspective, we see her kind of not trying to get better, so it's just easier to be like, well, yeah, it's because of your weight. But there's a little bit of both there. Where, yeah, it could be her weight, but also there's a little bit neglect on the doctor's part for just dismissing any issues and just associating it with her weight, which could be, but now that it is, so we're here, let's figure it out, rather than just telling her, oh, it's because of your weight, don't worry about it. Like, that's silly.
This is your fault. Sometimes it's just literally not my fault. I have fully taken the responsibility of me getting uterine cancer to begin with. Like, that is completely my fault. I have had health professionals tell me, no, it isn't your fault. But it's like, when you look at it and you figure out, you know, why did I get this? It is my fault. And I would have never gotten it if it wasn't for my size. And
no, she wouldn't have gotten it if she would have went to the doctor before. Like, she was having issues with her period since, like, forever. So instead of being told it's because of your weight, that people that have more weight, have issues with your period, it's like, well, let's try to fix those issues. There was not much of that going on. She just kind of dismissed it. So, you know, she's just kind of blaming it on her weight, but it's not going to those appointments when she was younger and taking care of her health. That would be more of an Amberlynn issue.
And that's something that I hold on to all the time. The guilt that I feel about that is powerful. I can't blame everything on my size, because
it just kind of reminds me of when she says that her aunt didn't talk to her because she's fat. It's like, no, it's the underlying issues as to why she didn't want to talk to you. You know, the issue she was putting upon her aunt, as she says. Where, like, it was probably hard to watch Amberlynn self-destruct while she was living with Destiny.
because not everything is my size's fault. Looking at bigger people and dismissing them constantly for whatever reason, just because of their weight, it isn't fair, and it is in a way dehumanizing. But I'm not ignorant, I'm not unaware of the fact that, like, being larger does cause a lot of health problems. It truly does. That is why I've never been health at every size. I don't believe that you can be this size and be healthy, but I do believe that bigger people, such as myself, we do experience illnesses or sicknesses that isn't directly caused by our weight. So hopefully that makes sense. And that
I can see where that's true, where you know, like, if she gets a cold or something, or the flu, stuff like that, probably not because of her size. It's just a normal thing that humans get and have to go through, and, you know. But then there's probably other health issues that, well, probably doesn't help because of her lifestyle.
That was like a big reason why, like, I didn't want to come on here and talk about this, because so many people dismiss me and the things that I go through just automatically, like whether it's health stuff, mental health stuff, just like day-to-day life stuff. I'm just like constantly dismissed and judged because of my size. Like, it goes on to like simple things like Amberlynn doesn't shower because of her size, or Amberlynn doesn't walk her dog because of her size, or Amberlynn doesn't clean her house because of her size. Like, I have never given any indication. Yes, 4 years ago, for sure, 2019. Wait.
Yeah, back to 2016.
That's literally 5 years now. 2019, 5 years ago, yes. Like, those things were close to virtually impossible for me at the time. Then, like, I have shown my growth. I have shown myself walking Twinkie. We have walked a mile together multiple times. I recorded a couple times. I talk about my showering. I talk about my cleaning. I talk about all these things. I've shown myself doing these things. And just because of my size, people assume that I can't do these things. And that's just really unfair. I didn't want this video to be about my weight or my size, but I think that's something that's just like really, truly heavy on my mind and in my heart right now, because no matter what I talk about, it could literally be anything. No matter what I talk about on this channel, somehow the reaction I receive is always weight-based. It's always about my size. I do talk about my weight a lot on this channel. I'm about to start a new Ozempic journey. That's something that I'm always going to talk about, but that doesn't mean that every single thing that I do in my life is directly a cause of my size. I want to be a person with so many things about them, and one of them just being that I'm super morbidly obese. But instead, I feel like the internet makes me just a super morbidly obese person.
Oh, no, we like watching, you know, you got all your collections and all your sayings. There's more to Amberlynn than just her weight. You know, like her personality.
There's nothing else about her. I'm only ever seen for my size. I don't think
Yes, her cooking skills.
anybody should ever be just seen because of how they look. I will forever be more than someone who is 500 pounds. Things happen to me not because of my size, but because I'm simply human, and we all are. And we need to learn how to respect each other and stop invalidating and dismissing what people are going through. My God, I feel like
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of that going on, especially when she says here that she's, you know, the whole CT scan thing. She went through this before when she was first diagnosed, and when she was going for a follow-up, where she had to get into the CT scan, and she couldn't fit. So like I just see that all over everyone's videos now, is just like, Amberlynn couldn't fit in the CT scan. It's like, yeah, probably, but are we gonna shame her for it? Like, she's at this point, it's her, like, that's just how it is. She said she'll talk about that more though.
I could ramble on forever. I don't know where this video completely took a turn. I don't know where it went. Long story short, I'm about to go to a CT scan. I'm about to start a vlog for you guys. I knew this was going to be long-winded, so I wanted it to be its own like separate thing. And I just want to end this video with, I get it, I'm fat. I know. And it has caused me a lot of issues in my life. But instead of assuming that whatever I'm going through is because of my size, let's like figure out what the issue is first, and then we can figure that out. I'm sorry for like that little mini rant.
Well, at the same time, you probably shouldn't be doing fast food funerals, or like, you know, eating out a bunch, or all that fun stuff with the regular Cokes.
I guess it really was just bothering me. I know my words probably aren't gonna matter so much. They usually don't, but I think it just feels better that it's off of my chest. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so welcome to a new vlog. I did just film a sit-down video talking about like the reason why I'm getting a CT scan today, and I don't know, I kind of went on like a little rant towards the end of there. I think I just had like a lot on my mind and I wanted to just get it off my chest. But that is why I'm wearing the same thing that I was wearing. And since I'm getting a CT scan, I should probably take off my jewelry and stuff. Like there's no reason to like have it on because I'm gonna have to take it off anyway. So I'm gonna take off my earrings, my necklace. I have 5 rings on right now. Normally they don't have me take off my nose rings, so I'm just gonna like leave them. I'm probably gonna ask them, should I take off my nose rings, because that's just what I do. They usually tell me no. Whew, yeah, I'm really nervous.
I just realized, yeah, she's got 2 nose rings. So she used to have the 2 lip rings, the snake bites, and now she's moved up on her face. She's got the 2 holes in her nose now. Well, 4.
So I just don't really know what's going on with my health. And if you guys want to know just like a little bit about that, you can watch the last video I uploaded because I kind of go into detail. There's definitely some TMI and just a little embarrassing stuff. I felt kind of embarrassed, not gonna lie, but this is my life. So, and this is what I'm going through. You guys, I wish I was joking when I tell you this, but
Okay, I was looking back to see if she took the necklace off and the earrings, and she did, but it looks like she took them with her because she's got them back on in the next clip here.
you guys, I wish I was joking when I tell you this, but the freaking CT scan weight limit was my exact weight, so they didn't want to like have me do it. So they're calling my doctor on Monday.
I think around, at this point, I think she's 500.
And I'm gonna have to do it at a different place, but I just literally cannot believe that. Like, I'm so, I get it, it's my fault, but like, wow. I really just want to figure out like what's going on, but it's whatever. Hi, what are you doing? Are you coming? 5 minutes.
Nikki, hi, good to see you.
All right, I'll come to you then. My mom's taking a cigarette break with her boyfriend. We just ate at a Denny's because there's a salad that she likes here. So I was like, okay, let's do it. Hello, guys. So I
wonder if Amberlynn got the chicken strips. She said they're the best from Denny's.
I've been home for a bit. I spent the rest of the night with my mom. We just hung out and stuff, but I wanted to give you guys an update that I did get my lab results back and I have an A-OK to start my injection. So I'm gonna be starting it tomorrow and I'm super excited. My vitamin D is low. So I do have to take some vitamin D supplements, which is fine. I figured it was going to be low, but since the last time I had it checked, it has raised quite a bit. So I am happy about that. So now I'm just ready to improve it some more. But earlier I just told you guys literally in passing while I'm standing in a freaking parking lot. I didn't get to do my CT scan today because I was the exact weight as the weight limit of the CT scan. So I have to go to a different place and I hate like the waiting, like that's really gonna suck for me because I've just been like really anxious about this whole thing. Like, what's going on? Hello, welcome to the next day. I'm about to do my makeup. Here's a before and an after. So now I think I need to brush my hair. So this isn't what I'm wearing today and I normally brush my hair after I get dressed. But you know what? Let's switch it up. So this is how she looks. If you guys remember me trying out the unbrush, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been using it ever since and I definitely prefer it over any brush I've ever used. All right, so let's brush my hair. Hair is brushed. So now let's go get dressed. I will be right back. Okay, so here is my outfit for the day. I should have just had you guys sitting down here the whole time. So I'm just wearing this really cute dress and there's like studs on it. I love it. A striped mesh shirt underneath. Now I'm about to add some of this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum to my hair, mainly down here. I do put it throughout all of my hair. And then I just brush it through. So I am doing a purse swap. I was using this one. Whoops, it is backwards. This one, it's Kate Spade. I've been using this for, I don't know, couple months now. And then I bought this adorable purse. Isn't it so cute? But when I got it, the strap was broke. Like one side had the little hooky thing and then the other side didn't. And I was like, what in the world? So instead of returning it, I was just like, okay, I could just use this strap because this is a strap that I've had and I think it goes good with the purse anyway. So I'm like, okay. So the purse is adorable with this outfit, which I probably won't hold it like this because it does roll off. That's like one thing I hate about chain purses, but thankfully I could just wear it like this. I think it fits perfectly, just like that. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Isn't it so cute? So I got it off of Amazon and they had several other colors. I'm honestly thinking about getting a pink one. Like, I love wearing like dark colors, like black obviously, but with like a pop of pink. I've had people ask why my sunglasses are always on because I go outside with Twinkie multiple times a day and I'm telling you that sun is bright. And 9 times out of 10, I forget my sunglasses. So I just keep them on top of my head for moments like that. And me and Twinkie just came back in like 30 minutes ago, plus I'm going out with my mom today, so I'm just keeping them on. So random fact about me is I do collect poetry books. So this is a double layer of them. And this is the newest one that I got, which is Harmony by Whitney Hansen. I thoroughly adore poetry so freaking much, you guys have no idea. I like to write it, I like to read it. So there's quite a few of these that I actually have not read, but I'm thinking about reading them all, including the ones that I have read. And I want to make a
She's thinking about reading them all. She hasn't read them. She's just getting them for decoration. But now she's thinking about reading them.
list and I want to rate them, like which ones are my favorites, and like recommend some to you guys. So I think I'm gonna do that in the coming future. I might even start tonight, who knows, but I'm gonna leave this one sitting right here because I think this is just so beautiful. I do need to take this sticker off. I also want to recommend a perfume for the girlies who like really sweet smells. I recommend this Barbie perfume. It is a little pricey. When I got it, it was $70. And I got it off of Amazon, which I'm sure you can find at other places, but I do recommend. It is super sweet. It smells so good.
Uh-oh. This looks like a trap.
So my mom got a lamb gyro, and I got this like chicken rice bowl.
Okay. That doesn't look too bad then.
It was way too hot to eat outside, so we're gonna eat in the car with the AC on. Tastes good? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a taste test.
This is delicious.
Good.
You won't try this one little piece of lamb?
No. It makes me sad thinking about eating lamb. How am I gonna hold the camera and this at the same time?
I have it right here.
Oh, wait, let me try.
Yeah.
That angle is not cute.
Have it over, Mark. I don't know, dude.
Oh, that's not bad.
You guys better know.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the AC off real quick so we can do a taste test, and I have to like lean way over here because you guys are like in the middle of the car. I can't angle it more this way. All right, let's try some of this chicken. What? That's not bad. Ooh, that sauce on top. I don't really know what that is. It's pretty tasty. I'll edit that out.
I really don't.
She's doing a car mukbang. You know, it's kind of nice seeing her hang out with her mom and not constantly, babe.
Hello. So I have been home for probably about 2 hours now at this point. I just spent some Sorry. My girlfriend just messaged me and I was like, what?
Oh my god, but we got my girlfriend a lot too, so that's only like twice though that so far that she's talked about her girlfriend.
So I was just spending quality time with my mom, which was really fun. I had a great time, and now I'm eating chocolate covered cranberries, and they slap. But yeah, so that place that you saw me go to, that truck place, my mom and her boyfriend go there a lot.
Blessed, hey, good to see you.
And they were like, you need to try the lamb. And I'm like, I'm not eating lamb. And that clip you guys saw where you heard me and my mom talking and all you could see was like the sky, I didn't even know I was filming. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna actually leave this in the vlog. I didn't even realize because I thought I turned off my camera on my phone and I didn't, but I was trying to open my little plastic thingy and I was getting the fork out and we were just chit-chatting, and so I edited some of it out obviously, but I left some of it in. So my mom and her boyfriend always go to that place and they're like, you should try the lamb, and I'm like, no, but I'll try something else from there. So that's why I got the chicken. Anyways, it is time for comment of the day. Well, actually more like question of the day. So let me get to it here. Okay, so the first question I see: if I was there during a tornado, would you seek safety in my arms? I'm sort of taken. Next question is, why didn't you have gastric bypass? Well, I was going to get weight loss surgery. It wasn't going to be gastric bypass, but I was going to get weight loss surgery, and then I realized I wasn't ready. I was not ready whatsoever in any sort of fashion. So the smart idea was for me to just like not do it, focus on trying to get to that point of like, okay, I am ready for this. But instead of doing that, I slowly started going through a breakup. And then the breakup led to, oh my God, now I gotta move.
Now, I was putting together a video regarding that little weight loss journey and how she says that it wasn't because she thought that Mamalynn was going to break up with her that that she didn't follow through with it. But then you do see a little bit where she kind of was feeling like she didn't have the support that she needed at the time. So I think that she kind of knew that a breakup was coming, and that she and Mamalynn were going through a rough patch, but she was kind of in denial about it. Yeah, my last video I put out from the it's not my last one, but one of the last ones I put out is from January 2016. Sorry. January 2014, when she does a week of counting calories. Right at the end of that video, I actually put a timestamp in the description if you want to click on it. But I covered like her talking about her thoughts on weight loss surgery in 2014, and then we flash forward to 2023 where she's like filling us in on all the drama that took place with the surgeon she was gonna have, and her relationship with wifey and how that had an impact on her deciding not to, and how she said that therapy helped, but at the same time she said the therapy didn't help. Like, it helped her probably some aspects, but other aspects with like food, it didn't help her. It just kind of helped her, I think, with emotional and dealing with her trauma and stuff. But yeah, that's in that video there at the end of it.
I want to move out of state. I want to start a new life. Like, it just was a bunch of different like things were happening right after one another, and weight loss surgery just didn't happen for me. What is this new way she is speaking? It's like a Kardashian Amanda Bynes hybrid. What? Okay, I'll take it, I guess. When are we going to meet Valentine? I'm hoping soon. So this is straight up feeder content now, huh? I find that to be funny because in my videos, like, I make sure like to barely show myself eating, like especially when I did my what I eat today like takeout. Like, I had 5 guys and I didn't even show myself like biting the burger. Like, if this was feeder content, like I would have went in. Like, I edit out a lot of my bites, most of my chews. I don't really eat on camera. You might see a nibble here and there, but like I don't do mukbangs. I don't do eat with me videos anymore.
The taste tests, I guess, would be another thing that she does.
Like, I have definitely toned that down a lot. I've never made feeder content and I never will. Okay, so the last question I'm gonna do is, have you watched Baby Reindeer? I actually have started it. I think I'm at the end of episode 4. It's actually pretty good. It's crazy that it's like a real story and now like the girl in real life is like suing the guy. There's like real drama. It's like crazy that like after all of that happened, like what happened in the show, like she's still low-key like stalking him and like ruining his life. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're watching it go down in real time. It's clear that she has a lot of mental illness problems though, but it's like, whoa. So this next clip is actually a clip that I filmed yesterday, but it's kind of more so just like a game for you guys in a way. Like, I want to see like who's right and who's wrong, because call me out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, I will admit to it, but I wanted to leave it towards the end because a lot of people probably don't care about this. But here's the clip. You guys, people are coming for me, but I need to prove myself innocent. So I am like 2 vlogs ahead. So that's why this is coming a little late. But people were saying that in my last bingo scene, I'm like missing numbers. And I was like, what? What's the point of playing bingo if you don't keep up with the numbers being called? I do. What? Like, it was like multiple people, and I was like, no, like, I've gotten so good at bingo, like I'm able to do the fast sheets and everything. So the clip I actually sped up for you guys, but I want to play you the original speed because I'm like, I felt gaslit. I was like, damn, did I like suck ass or something? No, I didn't miss a single one. So this is for the people who are like, you suck at bingo, you missed so many numbers on the sheet. Girl, where? Because if I did, show me. Like, I've even watched this clip 4 times. I've watched it 4 times. And I'm like, where?
Alright, so I zoomed in and I sped it up again because, well, it's just calling numbers. And she, I think she keeps up with them.
And 42, and 40, B14, G58, 65, B2, B13.
It's kind of hard to see the last one at the bottom, but yeah, you can kind of see she's keeping up, and she only has 1 card to keep up with. Maybe if it was like when she has all the sheets in front of her, then maybe it's harder to keep up with.
I-16, 074, 070, and 32, I-25, 062, G47, and sorry, number.
So yeah, that was the clip. Anyways, I'm gonna go, you guys. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye. Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So I just got done sweeping. I did some dishes, got ready for the day, obviously. I'm about to take Twinkie out. I promise this is not a perfume channel, okay? But we're about to use Eyelash 3. I don't know if you guys remember me telling
It slightly is a perfume channel. She's been showing us her perfume and body spray collections for years, like since she started, because she has such a hoard. Now she just kind of has, I'd say, more of a collection than a hoard. Before she was buying them just to buy them to have them, but now it seems like the ones that she buys she uses.
telling you, but I've said that I feel like Eyelash 4 is gonna be blue, and I still feel that way. Like, Billy currently has like blue everywhere, and I said that before she even did that, so
her fascination for celebrities is, well, she clings on to the few that she likes, and maybe that's where she gets her personalities from. Some of the new stuff that she's saying and does. I don't really know, because I don't follow Billy or Miley here, so I don't know what she's getting from them, but it seems like she likes them quite a bit.
I don't know what that was, but you know what? Let's just go with it. Okay, so we're currently in TJ Maxx, which I'm pretty excited about because my mom's never been to one that was like actually up and running, because last time we went, the store was like shut down, so she gets to experience it. I think these are so adorable. They're pink acrylic paisley HB tumblers. I'm trying to decide if I should get them or not. They're only $6.99. You guys, look at this ramen candle, and then there's like a little dumpling. That is so freaking adorable. Look at the detail with the eggs and the mushrooms and the crab, the edamame, the scallions. Scallions, I said that's so weird.
Is this the trip where they leave the cart right outside of the entrance? Basically in between the two entrances? Did someone release the CCTV footage from it?
I got some goodies and so did my mom. So we're currently at Hobby Lobby. My mom wanted to come here, so we're just looking around. Oink. Isn't that so cute? Dinosaur earrings. Wow. This is beautiful. The haters would say this is Amberlynn's ring size. All right, so I've been home for hours. It's actually super late at night. I did have a little haul, but I could just show that tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually Mother's Day, so I'll see you guys then. Hello, you guys. Happy Mother's Day. So today is the first Mother's Day that I've had with my mom since I was just a child. So I'm actually going with her and family, and we're gonna go to Texas Roadhouse and have like a Mother's Day dinner. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna give her gifts. I just got her some things that I know she wanted. It's just things that she said in passing that she wanted. But anyways, I wanna give you a haul from yesterday when we went to TJ Maxx. I want to show you what I got. So I did end up getting these glasses. I just thought they were so freaking cute. I'm loving pink. I've always loved pink, but for some reason, it's just doing something for me. So I got this pink dice candle. I thought it was super cute. And I'm just gonna have, you know, chilling up here somewhere. Okay, so what I'm about to show you is definitely something that you wouldn't have seen me getting a couple years ago. But I think very slowly my style is changing. But look at these adorable, look at these adorable glasses. Aren't they so cute? I don't know, something about them just spoke to me. Like I love the color, the shape. So I do my makeup out of my makeup bag, and my makeup bag is very small. So I wanted to get something a little bit bigger, and I like that this was see-through. Like when I'm doing my makeup, I can really see like what I'm grabbing and stuff. This was just much needed. It's definitely something that's gonna make my everyday makeup a lot more like easy. So now I'm about to get my mom's gifts together. Oh, and I finally got that cart thingy. It's still in the box where people who live in like apartments, they use for like groceries and such. So I'm gonna put that together real quick. So it's a folding wagon. I'm about to open.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna show us the new cart. She could put the suitcase away. Twinkie's gonna help her build it. Put it together.
Open it up. Twinkie's like, what is this? All right, so here it is. I did have to screw this guy on down here. I was a little confused because I'm not really a tool girly pop, but I did figure it out.
She's not really a tool girly pop. Alright.
So this is definitely going to be easier because I do carry some heavy things like litter, dog food, cat food, water bottles, things of diet soda. And it's like, I have a hernia and I'm not really supposed to be carrying heavy things. So that's why I've been using my suitcase. This is just going to be a lot easier.
1, 2, 3, who loves me?
Me.
Oh my God.
Did you take one?
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, you mother trucker. Motherfucker. Literally a motherfucker. Yeah.
We can't put that in my vlog.
You got a good picture?
Amberlynn's filming the photo shoot here. And then her mom's boyfriend just walks in front of the camera.
Oh, that's a good picture. Yeah, look.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Wait, we look adorbs. I'm obsessed.
Sure.
Yes.
But you guys keep telling me I swiping that card.
Let me show them your hair, how pretty it is. Okay, hurry.
There.
Look at my mom's hair.
That's how long.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Mine was longer than that when I moved here.
I'm jealous of it.
Oh, ever thank you.
It kind of looks like it has a purple tint to it. Just as long as Amberlynn's.
Okay guys, so I've been home for like 10 minutes. I had such a good day. Hold on, am I vlogging like way too close to the camera? I remember when I first started YouTube, I would vlog like this. Like I literally would film myself this close. I don't know why or what I was doing or what I was thinking. It happened more frequently than, you know. Normal vloggers are like way out here. They're like, hey guys, like, but anyways. I had such a good Mother's Day with my grandma as well. So that's who you saw in the video clip and in the photo. And then my mom's boyfriend was there and it was just a really good time. I got a sirloin and seasoned rice and mashed potatoes. I always get the same thing whenever I go to Texas Roadhouse. My mom loved her gifts, which I was really happy about. And then we just spent some time at my grandma's house and it was just a really, really good day. I know Mother's Day can be really hard. Like, I spent a lot of Mother's Days where I was just really sad, wishing my mom was in my life, wishing things were different. And now we're like at that point that I for so long wished for. I'm here living it. And I think that's crazy where it's just like,
I wonder if that would have came sooner if she didn't have wifey who moved in with her. But we're not quite sure where her mother was at that point in her life either. So it's just nice that at this point their relationship seems to be a lot better.
don't give up hope, like, ever. Things can change, people can do better and be better. And my mom is living proof of that. And we're working our relationship every single day. Is it perfect? No. If it was, then it would be fake. Very fake. A lot has happened in my life. A lot has happened in her life. And we just have to get through it and go day by day. It just feels really good to be getting close to her and close to my grandma. I love them both so much. I also met a subscriber at Texas Roadhouse, and you were super sweet, and you were so sweet to my grandma and my mom. I loved it so much, and you were so kind. So if you're watching, hello. Okay, guys, so I want to read all of my poetry books, even the ones that I have already read. I do have a large collection, and I do plan on expanding on it. So I just want to see like which ones I love and gravitate towards. But what I want to do right here, which it's gonna ruin all of this cuteness, but I want to put all of these in alphabetical order in just one layer so I can see them all instead of two. Okay, they're all in alphabetical order now, just how I wanted it. And I realized that I have two of the I Would Leave Me If I Could by Halsey. So I have one with her actually on it, and then an illustrated one, which I didn't even realize I had two of them, but that's fine. Trying to set you guys up. Stay put. Thank you, thank you. I'm about to end this vlog, but I do want to do question of the day. So we're going to answer a couple questions from you guys. So first question is, why are you not wearing your seatbelt in the car? I wasn't wearing my seatbelt because me and my mom were actually parked next to like this little taco truck area. We were actually pulled up in some shade so we can actually just eat our food. We weren't driving or anything like that, so neither of us had our seatbelts on. Are you ever going to post some solo/trio Fortnite gameplay? That'd be interesting.
I wonder if we go back into the vlogs, which I'll probably do, and check out to see if she was actually wearing a seatbelt other times, or if it was just this particular time that she was eating in the car that she wasn't wearing the seatbelt. Because that's just been something that she kind of says that she can't do, is use the seatbelt, but then she'll kind of skirt around it, saying that, like, you know, she said Destiny's seatbelt was broken and that she didn't really need one, and that back in the day, no one wore seatbelts.
Interesting to see. I'm actually thinking of doing that, so yeah, because I am Fortnite obsessed, I'm not gonna lie. If my face looks pink right now, because I know it does, I have two huge pink balloons right in front of me, and it's like reflecting off of my face. Do you have any hair growing tips, or do you think your hair length is genetics? Honestly, at this point, I think it's just genetics. My mom even has super long hair, which you guys actually saw in this vlog. Why did you mention playing with the reaction channel Zach? He's not gonna want to play Fortnite with you. I just know that he mentioned that he wanted to play with me, and then other people are talking about it, saying I should. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Cucumber. Supposedly if you look up and say cucumber, you won't sneeze, and it usually works, and it just worked. But yeah, I only mentioned playing Fortnite with Zach because he mentioned it first. I have been obsessed with Fortnite lately.
Come on, Amberlynn, let's squad the fuck up.
Zach's so excited about it. How could it go wrong?
Let's go! Wait! This is the best news of my life. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Or Amberlynn, if you're watching, because I know you sometimes do and you sometimes don't, but if you're watching and you want to squat up, this is the one collaboration I'm ready to do with you. I'm ready to squat up with you. Let's go. Let's get some victory royale. This is what great news for me going into my vacation, just knowing that Amberlynn is out there somewhere pew 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 pewing in Fortnite.
And I'm down. So yeah. Last question is, why'd you stop getting your nails done, girly pop? Because I'm a lesbian. Anyways, hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. I hope that you guys had a good Mother's Day. If you don't celebrate it, a good day in general. If Mother's Day is really hard for you, you're in my heart, because I know that feeling. I really do. I love you guys. I hope you guys had a great day, great night, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. Good morning, good morning. I actually have a doctor's appointment super early, so let's go do that. Okay, so I just got out of my doctor's appointment. I did cry a little in there, and I itched my eyebrow and I messed up my makeup.
Alright, so she's just sitting, but the seatbelt's not on.
It is what it is. I'll just fix it when I get home. I don't really care. So I think the doctor that I saw today, I think that he is going to be like my official doctor. I really genuinely liked him. I have a hard time with doctors because people my size are discriminated against in healthcare. That is a whole other topic for a whole other time. But I genuinely liked him. Like, I have like really high respect for my doctor that I had in Kentucky. So it's like, I need someone to match that energy, or we just ain't vibing. Just remember to be an advocate for yourself. Very important. I always stand by that. Okay, so now we're at Walgreens because I have to get a prescription. So, of course, I gravitate towards the journals. Look at, you cannot pour love into others if you do not pour love into yourself. Love that. And I really like this. That is like totally my aesthetic. I might get it. Now we're at some place called Golden Chicken. I have no idea. My mom wanted to come here, so I got like a chicken salad. She got some roasted chicken, and where did my voice just go? And then obviously I got a Diet Dr. Pepper. So my salad came like this, and then here's like the chicken salad part. So I guess I just like put it on top of this. It smells good. Not bad. Can buy myself.
She was just saying how she wasn't filming herself taking bites or anything anymore. No more feeder content, as they called it. Well, here we are.
Do you like your chicken?
Yeah, it's a little dry, but it's okay.
I'm taking my tomatoes out though.
Because Amberlynn does not like raw tomatoes unless it's in salsa. Oh no, what a mess. That could have been way worse. I love her face right now.
That's not like the salad and go place.
What do you mean?
Their boxes are made to shake it up. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's still not closed all the way, and she's trying.
There you go.
Oh yeah, this looks good. Okay guys, so I have been home for like 20 minutes. I'm actually about to call a med spa place. So my doctor's appointment, I will actually explain why I went to begin with. Probably do that in this vlog. If I don't, probably in the next one. But while I was there, I just wanted, you know, a professional's opinion on semaglutide and what, you know, he thought of me getting it from a med spa, and he actually highly recommends that I do that. So I'm actually about to call the med spa right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll just be like, my first appointment will be a simple consultation, but we'll see. So I'm gonna call.
Ooh, she said consultation instead of consultation. Good job, Amberlynn.
I'll be right back. Well, darn, there was no answer, so I did leave a voicemail, but I feel confident in this decision because like I was debating back and forth, like, do I want to try this? But my doctor today, like, he explain some of the science behind it and why he thinks it's a good like fit for me. So that actually made me feel like a little bit more hopeful towards the situation for sure. But depending on if they call back today, or maybe I'll call back, I'm not gonna harass them or anything, but I am like kind of impatient when I'm really excited for something. But I know how to have patience. I know they have other clients and stuff they need to worry about, but I'll definitely give you guys an update whenever this moves along. Okay, you guys, so it is time. If you guys remember my new makeup purse that I got, makeup bag, it says essentials on top. This is what I have been using, and it's just like overflowing. Like, it's so cute, I love it, but it's just like not big enough.
There's no organization there, just chuck it all in.
Oh yeah, I like this so much more, and it's cute. Easier to see what makeup I need to use and pull out. You guys, I have lived in a lot of places, I will say. Oklahoma might be the most moody when it comes to weather. Like 1 minute, okay, it's nice and cool, the sun is out, we're feeling good. Next minute, it's sprinkling and freezing, and I'm just like, I really don't get it. But you know what? You gotta vibe with it, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't harass them, didn't even call them back, not one time, but a few hours later, they called me back, and my appointment is scheduled for the med spa. So yeah, and it's scheduled actually pretty soon. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did get that journal that I saw at Walgreens. I thought it was super cute, so I had to get it. But I am about to start taking some antibiotics, and I'll explain more. But right now I'm actually about to go outside and wait for my mom because we're gonna go to bingo. I genuinely just love playing the game. You guys know me, I love games. I've always loved games, and it's just fun. So yeah.
No, I did not speed this one up. She sped this one up.
Bingo.
Oh wow. My mom's boyfriend got it. Okay guys.
Oh cool, at least one of them won.
So it is time for questions of the day. First question, what happened to your hernia? Nothing happened to it. It's still chilling. Amber, can you take a clip of yourself with the seatbelt buckled while your mom is driving to prove the haters wrong?
What a great question.
Please. I mean, I guess I could. So I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow. Your mom has long hair like you. Has she always had long hair? Actually, yes. We grew our hair out around the same time. It was around when I was like, I'd say about 14, during like the trial run to live with my parents. If you guys don't know, I was in foster care from 8 to 18, 9 to 18. I was about 8, 9. But there was about like a year and a half where I was still a ward of the state, which means I was still technically a foster kid. And my parents weren't like legal guardians because I was still a ward of the state, but they wanted to give them like a trial run to see like if they were fit to be parents again. They definitely failed that. But a lot of people get confused when I was like, yeah, when I was this years old and living with my parents, it's because there was moments where I did live with them. Out of the decade that I was a foster kid, it was about a year and a half. Did you see that Zachary Michael no longer wants to play Fortnite with you? I did see that. I did. Kind of just goes to show that he really does cater to his audience. And I definitely don't mean that in a good way. I feel like a lot of
Well, at least she's being honest about it.
reaction channels have to do that because they don't want to take the heat. So they kind of can't think for themselves. They don't film for themselves. They don't make their own decisions. They really let their audience kind of make the decisions for them because Zach's initial reaction was super excited and wanted to play Fortnite with me. And then he got some comments. He's afraid of the heat. So he's like, not doing it. And I know he's going to have every rebuttal under the sun to reply to this video because I know he's reacting to it. Hello. No rebuttal is going to mean anything to me.
The attitude, so funny.
everybody, it's me, Zach.
I did.
I'm glad that she's keeping up with my channel. I'm glad that she's still here watching, baby girl. She doesn't watch reaction videos. Who knows when she is or isn't. I just assume she kind of always is at this point, but here we go.
I was thinking the other day, I wonder I wonder what her YouTube subscription feed looks like.
It just goes to show that he really does cater to his audience. And I definitely don't mean that in a good way. I feel like a lot of reaction channels have to do that because they don't want to take the heat.
Wait. He definitely does cater to his audience, and I don't mean that in a good way. Well, I do want to reiterate, I gave multiple reasons for why I wasn't going to play with her, and largely a large part of it, the biggest part of it, is that what people said in my comments reminded me that I set some boundaries in regards to communicating with Amberlynn because she's toxic. Because every time I do talk to her in the DMs, or have in the past, I should say, she's been manipulative. Okay? And I'm just tired of dealing with manipulation Lynn. So yes, people in my audience did in fact remind me of that boundary, and that is
Ooh, so that's kind of goes back to her aunt doesn't talk to her because she's fat video. Apparently it was a lot of like Amberlynn was, well, manipulating her because when Aunt Tammy comes out in 2017, June of 2017, Amberlynn goes on You Now, and Aunt Tammy's in the comment section, and so she's like talking about things with Amberlynn, and she said one of the reasons why she stopped talking to her was because she felt like she was manipulating her with her words. So I can see where Zach's saying that. I mean, it seems like it's a little bit of a pattern, and we've seen Amberlynn kind of try to change the narrative a little bit on things. She especially was trying to manipulate us by saying that there was multiple wifeys when there was only really one, because she didn't like how it looked with well, not really, she didn't like how it looked with the breakup with Becky. It was more or less she was trying to conceal wifey's identity because wifey didn't want to be put out there like everyone else has been.
why we're doing this, okay? All right. But also, while that catering to your audience is a bad thing, when like Amberlynn certainly caters to her audience, and by that I mean she purposely over time on the internet has catered to an audience that hate watches her, has purposely trolled to get engagement on her content.
Yes, she has. She has admitted to that as well, especially when she was living with Destiny's mom, and then even when she was living with Becky too, she was making a lot of those troll videos. And I mean, she still does kind of make the troll videos sometimes, and I feel like they're Trisha Paytas inspired, because she's usually kind of using her same mannerisms when she's trolling.
And so it certainly caters to her audience in a much more toxic way than me simply listening to some feedback from people who didn't want me to collaborate with her in this way. So that's fascinating, because who does that hurt if I don't play Fortnite with her? Nobody really. like nobody's really too hurt in that. I'm fine. I get to keep my boundaries intact. I get to still enjoy Fortnite offline with my friends. But who does Amberlynn's trolling her when she, you know, like trolls her eating food?
Well, it might hurt Amberlynn's feelings because she's being rejected by Zach, who doesn't want to play the game with her.
Trolls with all these failed weight loss attempts and things like that. That hurts Amberlynn, okay? So, you want to talk about catering to your audience. You've been catering to your audience in the most toxic way possible for nearly a decade on the internet, all right, Amberlynn? Wild to me that you would take issue with me, you know, listening to my audience and what they do and do not like. And for the
Yeah, but is all of the audience that are watching Zach, are they gonna be hanging out with Zach while he plays Fortnite with Amberlynn? Like, I just don't see how, other than he doesn't want to get close to Amberlynn because then she might manipulate and kind of cause him some grief. I mean, does it really matter? He could have just been, he's just sitting in his living room playing, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe he is on Twitch and he's playing, so there is an audience that's watching, but it's not like they're sitting in the same room and discussing things, they're just playing a video game together. Oh man. Seems like manufactured drama.
Record, there are many people that did want me to play with Amberlynn, and I took all of that into account. I simply, at the end of the day, did what was best for me.
Which makes sense, yeah, for sure. Like, if Zach feels like it's not in his best interest to interact with Amberlynn, and even this little bit of interaction might lead to more interaction, and he's just not really, like, you know, taking the bait almost. Yeah, it makes sense that he just doesn't want to play with her. But him being told not to play with her, that's a little, yeah. Doesn't really have to follow because people are saying not to do it. Like she said, catering to his audience. It might just be more of a decision that Zach made rather than influenced by other people. Like he says here, it's just kind of like a reminder of the past and not to get too close to the fire because he's just going to get burned again.
In my family.
So they kind of can't think for themselves. They don't film for themselves. They don't make their own decisions. They really let their audience kind of make the decisions for them.
I also want to say I very much do think for myself often. It's also a thing that frequently makes people upset with me. It's funny that she's saying that about me specifically because there's been so many times that the quarter of the internet that we're in has been upset with me because I have actually to some extent defended Amberlynn in some situations.
Yeah, but like, why is he concerned if people don't like his opinions on it? Like, whatever. It's fine. He's gonna have these views that are not gonna align with everyone, especially when he's trying to, like, you know, sympathize with Amberlynn because no one really likes to do that, apparently.
I think specifically most recently was that situation where she was in a laundromat and the person videotaped her, took photos of her, and posted it to the internet. I literally just in this video talked about the person that worked at the TJ Maxx that shared security footage of her at the store.
Another very recent one was also me kind of like talking about Amberlynn's mom and talking about addiction and supporting Amberlynn's mom and just like the ability to move past, you know, like her past issues, and it seems like her mom is taking accountability for that. And I talked about all of those things, and people were also upset with me about that as well because it wasn't a popular opinion. So I just, again, certainly do think for myself in this corner of the internet, just for the record.
Yeah, it's nice to have multiple opinions on things, and they could be considered contradictory, but you kind of have to try to see both sides of things instead of just looking at the one side that Amberlynn's the villain, you know? Like there's a lot of stuff like that where Zach's kind of stood up for Amberlynn on those instances where everyone else is just getting a kick out of Amberlynn's misfortune, I suppose. When her grand decisions and stuff. Well, he's going to talk about another instance here.
So there's been all kinds of times like that. Specifically, we don't need to get into it, but specifically Cakegate.
Yep, Cakegate. That's what. Well, yeah, I agree with Zach on this. What he's about to say.
Where I said it was crazy that somebody who considered themselves a fan of Amberlynn would send her a cake in the mail.
Because she has specifically asked not to send desserts, candies, any kind of food in the mail. She just wanted, like, you know, fan art and stuff.
There's been so many times that I have thought for myself that people have gotten upset with me and unsubscribed from my channel. It's really wild. It's really wild. And I guess I just say that also to reiterate that a lot of people, when I do those things, use actually Amberlynn's logic right here. A lot of people who get upset with me use Amberlynn's logic and say like, oh, Zach's just trying to keep Amberlynn happy. Zach can't think for himself. Zach has this relationship where he relies on Amberlynn's channel, so he has to be nice to her. He has to do this. He has to do that. Like it's the same different side of the same coin, you know. Like they both parts think that I am out here just trying to please whoever, whatever. And the reality is I always come here and do what's best for me. I do like to take my audience into consideration. It certainly is something that I think about when I make content on the internet, because at the end of the day, my audience is what gives me the successful channel that I have. And I know that's a foreign concept to Amberlynn because people in Amberlynn's audience don't necessarily like Amberlynn, and so she's just doing whatever she wants to do, because the reality is that most people who watch her are not gonna enjoy whatever she does or whatever she puts out onto the internet.
He's skirting around it, but basically hate watchers, or the haters. Whatever she does is boring and they don't like it. There's something wrong with everything she does. But, I mean, if you really don't like someone, it's easier to point out their flaws.
But the reality for me is that there are lots of people that do like me and do like my content. And so, yeah, I do at least consider most feedback that I get and consider how to apply it to my life. That's a really foreign idea and concept for Amberlynn because, again, our audiences are very different. But, yeah, I'm just here to say that at the end of the day, though, I also always prioritize me. I also always try to make sure that the content that I'm putting out aligns with my boundaries, my integrity, my values. And so that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna post whatever will make the internet happy, because there's a lot of people who follow Amberlynn read reaction channels that don't agree with everything I say, and that's fine. And I don't ever want to be in a place where I'm catering to every single person. In fact, it'd be impossible to cater to every single audience member in this corner of the internet. Does that make sense?
Because Zach's initial reaction was super excited and wanted to play Fortnite with me, and then he got some comments. He's afraid of the heat, so he's like, not doing it. And I know he's gonna have every rebuttal under the sun to reply to this video because I know he's reacting to it. Hello. No rebuttal is gonna mean anything to me. I just think it's silly that like you can have such a 180 all because like you're trying to impress your audience and you don't want to get heat for something. I don't know. It's just a little strange.
Amberlynn never does that, right? She never tries to impress the audience, tries to get the heat off of her by changing the narrative.
Definitely.
It's also making me think about how initially, when she first talked about playing Fortnite with me, she said, I don't hold any grudges with Zach or what he does on his channel. And yet this whole conversation has been like, well, this is what all reaction channels have ever done to spite me or to make content about me, and I just don't like how they do it, blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously you've held on to some kind of grudge. You've obviously held on to some kind of feeling about me that you're also like, I'm not even gonna care what his rebuttal is. Like, no rebuttal will be good enough for me because I just know how reaction channels are and I know how Zachary Michael is.
Like proves my point further. But it's like reaction channels have to fit inside of a box.
The dynamic between these two, it's probably best that they don't keep interacting. Because they seem to have, well, Zach came into the community here, well, I guess a while ago in the YouNow chats with Amberlynn, asking her really weird questions to get a reaction from her, like how she cooks her eggs was one of them.
If they don't, then they're gonna get attacked for it and they can't handle that.
Listen,
Someone quoted me.
I've been attacked for worse. I've been attacked much worse than I was attacked for me saying I would play Fortnite with you. I promise you. In fact, go back to the list of the other things that I just got done talking about. People were so mad about the Cake Gate situation. It was one of the most annoying periods of my life on the internet, because I was like, to me, I was like, I don't understand how everybody else is not on the same page as me. Like, I don't understand how we're not all looking at this the same way. And so, yeah.
Yeah, where she asked people not to send her food, and someone sends her food, and then she gets insulted, but everyone's seeing the side of, well, someone took the time to send you a really nice cake, and then you complained about it. But it was it was a trap. They were setting it so that she would complain about it, and then look bad complaining about it.
I've been attacked for worse. I've been through it worse. It really truly does come down to, I did this because I realized that it was a violation of the boundaries that I set for my own peace and mental health. And I hope someday you can understand boundaries like that. Like, for instance, the boundary that you said once upon a time that you don't watch reaction channels and that you don't read the comments a lot because it's not good for your mental health. But yet you're here reading the comments right now, and you also clearly watched my video, so you're watching reaction channels. Those are the kind of boundaries that I keep for myself. I don't go watch videos about me from people that I don't cover. I'm covering this right now because Amberlynn, I talk a lot of shit about Amberlynn. She's welcome to talk about whatever she wants to say about me. But I don't go watch videos about myself because that's a boundary I've set, Amberlynn. Do you kind of get how that works, how boundaries work? And so I'm grateful that people reminded me that I had a boundary of not communicating with you. And I'm so thrilled to keep that boundary. I'm so thrilled that I have reminded myself of the things I put in place to protect my peace.
Alright, so that's Zach's side of it. So we're going to continue on here.
I just think it's silly that, like, you can have such a 180 all because, like, you're trying to impress your audience and you don't want to get heat for something. I don't know, it's just a little strange, but it definitely proves my point further. But it's like reaction channels have to fit inside of a box, and if they don't, then they're gonna get attacked for it, and they can't handle that. So someone quoted me and said, "It makes me sad thinking about eating lamb," which is something I said in my last video.
You won't try this one little piece of lamb?
No. It makes me sad thinking about eating lamb. Yet you're eating chicken. They're both animals, so what's the difference? So I know this is like hypocritical, but I think it's hypocritical for a lot of meat eaters. There's certain animal we'll eat and there's certain animal we won't. We will easily eat a cow, but we won't eat a cat. Like that, I could never in a million years even thinking about that, like, gives me the creeps. It makes me want to like cry and hide and just no. Just like people will eat a chicken, but they won't eat a dog. Like literally, ew. There's like levels to these things for me. And I feel like lamb is in the same category as like a cat or a dog, in my opinion. I don't know why, but like little lambs, I just cannot imagine that ever touching my lips. Anyway, so that's the end of this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I think now because I'm uploading more frequently, my videos will be shorter, but I hope that you still enjoy them, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So you wouldn't notice unless I was super close, so hello, sorry for the jump scare. But I have a little yellow down here. I decided to use some of my NYX. It's NYX Epic Wear liner stick. Obsessed. You can't really tell unless you're super close to me, but 9 times out of 10, I am wearing my makeup for myself, not for other people. It's for me to feel good. But I do recommend any sort of NYX eyeliner, no matter the color, no matter if it's liquid or pencil. Every single one I've ever used has been perfection. Okay, so as you guys know, all of these poetry books behind me were recently put in alphabetical order by yours truly, because I am trying to read every single one, rate them, and see which ones I gravitate towards, like what is really like my favorite type of poetry. I literally love poetry so much, and I kind of just want to like talk more about it and like recommend ones that I love. So I want to say I've actually already read about maybe a quarter of these, and the first one that I'm choosing to read is actually one that I have had for a very long time, and one that I've already read. It's Dandelion by Gabby Hanna. So I read this years ago, have not read it since, so just a little update on my poetry journey. This is the one that I will be starting soon. And it's like, I already have some more poetry books in my Amazon cart that I want to buy, and I'm just like, Amberlynn, you need to like read some first. So I'm actually just putting on my rings because I realized I didn't have them on. So I do have an appointment today. I also have one tomorrow. Tomorrow's I'm actually like really nervous for. So the appointment that I have for today is actually me possibly going back on like an Ozempic type of deal. So I originally called this med spa and I was like, yeah, I want to go on semaglutide, and they were like, well, there's also Mounjaro, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right. So what this appointment really is gonna entail is they're gonna get my labs, and then I think we're just gonna like decide which one I wanna do, probably prices, and like all of that good stuff. So that is like what I'm doing today. But tomorrow's appointment is more like on the serious side of things. Tomorrow's appointment has to do with the reason why I've been seeing doctors. And I know in my last video I said I was gonna tell you guys what it was about, but then I realized towards the end of the night I really just didn't want to like rehash it, and even as I stand here I don't really want to, but I'm definitely wanting to speak about it. Obviously I'm wanting to get it out. It's like heavy on my chest, heavy on my heart. I'm constantly thinking about it, and that's what I've done. I've been on YouTube for 10 years and I've told you guys everything, all of like my medical this or that. So it's like I want to go back to that. I want to go back to how I used to do things. So it's like my new self and my old self are actively fighting with each other. So I'm just trying to find like a happy medium. I'm trying to put up the right type of boundaries and just like figure out what boundaries do I want for my channel. It's just a lot of conflicting mess up here, and it's just I'm not used to being so conflicted because I have been so open for so long about so many things, and it's just like now that like I'm not that way, it's just hard, and sometimes I just want to go back to being that person, but it's hard.
You know, it seems like a lot of those boundaries went up when she met Wifey. Because Wifey didn't want to be on camera, obviously, she didn't want like a bunch of stuff being out there about her. So Amberlynn had to basically start like hiding a lot. But when it comes to like her weight loss journey and stuff, she has like tried to hide that a lot in the past. Like even since she started on YouTube, she started it off as saying she wanted to be a weight loss channel, but then like a vlog later she says, no, I want this to be about my life and other things too, not just about my weight. So she had like a balance of both in there, and then when she would be gaining and get some backlash for not being on a weight loss journey and she was just gaining, that's when she decided she didn't want to share any of her personal journey of what was going on. So that she's been kind of back and forth with that for a very long time, with sharing a lot and then keeping a lot a secret depending on how she's doing, I guess. Whereas this, it seems like she's hopeful that this is going to be a good change, so maybe that's why she's being more open about it.
Because of the consequences that come with it, which is a lot of speculation and rumors and judgments. It's just, I don't know. I'm just glad that I feel safe enough to stand here and let you guys know that, like, yes, this is heavy on my heart, heavy on my mind, and something I do want to talk to you guys about. And ultimately, like, at the end of the day, I could be okay and I could be worrying for nothing. I don't know, it's just a lot. Now I'm rambling. Okay, guys, so I actually just got back from the med spa, and they did in fact take my lab work. So I have to keep it in the fridge, obviously, because it has to stay cold. But I do have one syringe with some of the semaglutide. I'm just gonna call it Ozempic because I found out that it is Ozempic. Semaglutide, however you say it, is literally just like the generic name for it. So I'm literally going back on Ozempic. Yes, I am. Literally the sweetest person, like genuinely such good vibes. We did a lot of talking, a lot of laughing, a lot of just like vibing, and I loved it. She just made me feel really comfortable. So she took my blood and she's gonna check things like my kidneys, my vitamin D level, just random things like that. And she doesn't want me to actually start Ozempic until she gets the lab results back, and then she calls me and lets me know I can take that syringe. Then she wants me to be on that syringe for about 4 days and just let her know how I feel. So then we know if I should buy like a whole vial of it and continue on with the journey. So I'm really excited. It's a pretty penny. It is a pretty freaking penny. Like, why does it have to be so expensive? I don't know. I'm sure there's a million reasons, but I'm just like, God, I forgot that I had my purse on. Oh my God, I just remembered, some of you are gonna love this. I forgot my sunglasses in the car. So I probably won't be getting them. Oh wait, actually I see my mom tomorrow. So I'll be getting them back tomorrow. But you guys be hating my sunglasses on my head. I don't know why. I kind of think it's cute. So yeah, as of right now, we're just waiting for my lab results so I can take that syringe, have it in my body for like 4 days. I go back and purchase like, I think it's like 7 weeks worth, but that's only if I do the...
Whoa, 7 weeks. That's a commitment, and it's probably gonna cost her a pretty penny.
0.25, which after about 4 weeks, she said like I can go up to 0.50. Anyways, it's just a lot. It's a lot of information at once, but I'll take you guys on that journey just like I took you guys on the journey last time. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little nervous, but Ozempic did work for me last time. I did have unpleasant symptoms, but it's like, I just feel like my overall health will be improved if I lose weight. And we all know Ozempic helps people greatly. So I'm willing to deal with a few unpleasant symptoms, but like the lady at the med spa literally said that she will guide me through and help me with all that. So yeah, I just feel really positive. So yay. Y'all, this Oklahoma sky is really hitting the spot for me. It looks like cotton candy. Okay, you guys, welcome to a new day. Today is the day that I am going back on Ozempic, and I'm gonna take my injection in just a couple hours. So it only makes sense that we get a weigh-in and we see my starting weight. I have not weighed myself in a long time, and I know for 1000% fact I have gained some weight. So let's see how much.
Hello, it's ready. 500.4 pounds.
500.4. Okay, so today is day 1 of me doing Ozempic again, and there's like a brain block for me. Like I physically can't put a needle inside of me. So my mom is actually gonna be doing it for me, which I'm very grateful for because I just literally can't do it.
Yeah, this leads me to believe that it was Feline who was administering the shots before. But like I said earlier, I didn't watch that part of her journey yet, so I'm not quite sure how that went. But it just sounds that that's probably what happened.
And I'm LOLing at the fact that like you literally cannot see my earrings when my face is like straightforward. So with Ozempic, we're gonna be changing that, folks. I just have really big cheeks. It's the moment of truth, folks. I'm scared. So you know what you're doing?
Yes. Obviously.
This is an ice pack, by the way. It's in this little thing. Oh boy. All of that is gonna go inside of me?
Yes, Amber, you said you've done it before.
I have, but it wasn't...
She gave you alcohol wipes right here.
Oh, she did? Okay, cool. When I did it before, it wasn't like a syringe like this. It was like a pen, and it had like weeks worth like in it.
Right.
So it's all of that at one time.
Yeah. 10 cc's or
10 cc's.
Yeah.
What is that? What it's called? Cc's? Oh boy, I get so nervous.
So where do you want it at? Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Clean the area.
Because my brain, I cannot stab a needle in myself. Yeah, she's cleaning it with some what is that? Alcohol swabs.
Yeah. Right here. Ready? Watch. You're done. You need a Band-Aid and a sticker? Do you want
Wait, speaking of sticker, when she took me to the doctor the other day, they had stickers at the entrance or the exit, and she goes, "Do you want a sticker?" So she got me a SpongeBob one.
SpongeBob.
Where did I put it?
Who knows?
Is it in the purse?
threw
Wait,
it away.
are we done? I'm like...
You probably threw it away.
So what's weird about that is like, I feel the liquid. It's like a...
Yeah.
But like I hear it in here, even though it's happening down here.
Yeah.
But like you don't hear it, do you?
No.
Since it's going inside of me though, I hear it.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
So you need to get like a needle disposal thing. It's red.
Yeah, so it's like...
So that way, because we're just going to put this in the garbage can like that, and I'm not really cool with that, you know?
Yeah, we need to be more...
But, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just get you one of those, and then it'll take a long time to fill up, you know, and keep it like under your sink.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So we go back Thursday, and I'm going to buy a vial, which is going to be, what, 7 weeks worth of 0.25.
Yeah, right. That was easy.
So did we do it?
I got to see you, it's a baby.
Oh.
Oh, it's a baby. Loves your grandma.
Yeah, I don't think I have that sticker.
Your grandma.
Aww. Granddaughter and grandma. So sweet. All right, now we're off to see the wizard.
Want to go to Barnes and Nobles first?
Yeah, we could do that. We're gonna go to Barnes and Nobles. I'll see you guys there. All right, so we're at the Barnes and Noble, and I'm currently just standing here letting the sun just like hit my face because it feels so freaking good.
I don't know if this is like the first time I'm seeing her with these sunglasses on, but they're so big.
I wanted to look at the poetry books. That's why I'm originally coming here. So let's go do that. We found the Billie Eilish section here. Her album's out, you guys.
Is this what her album looks like?
Well, that's her old one.
Oh, was her?
This is her new one.
Oh.
Look at that. Okay, queen. Pop off. All right, you guys. We're in the poetry section. And as you guys know, I'm in the poetry mood. I already have this one from Lana Del Rey. Look at this. It's called All the Colors of Life.
Now, she was just saying how she has a whole bunch that she needs to read and that she shouldn't be buying more, but here we are, and you know she's going to leave with at least one book.
And it's like a poetry book, but with a bunch of pretty art. Oh my gosh. Like, this is gorgeous. Look at the...
I'm feeling like these poetry books are the new earring collections. And statement necklaces. We haven't seen one of those hauls in a while.
This. Look at that. That's pretty. $24. Letters to the person I was. I'm gonna get a couple because I came for a reason.
Okay, so she's leaving with more than one book.
This might be the one. Something about it called out to me. What else? What else? Celebrating Pride. Affirmations for queer people. All right, let's flip to a random one. I am powerful and strong. I am enough as I am. Oh, I love that. All right, you guys, I'll do a haul when I get home. So my mom has never had Chick-fil-A before, so she got a Diet Coke. She got some grilled nuggets and some fruit. I got a Diet Coke, mac and cheese, and I like their chicken wrap with the fat-free honey mustard.
Oh my god, look at their fruit.
Ooh, that does look good.
It's good, don't it?
Yes. Okay, so we're sitting outside because my mom has to have a smoke break. What did you think of it?
It was good, actually. I really liked it.
I knew she
I
would.
think they had grilled nuggets.
Yeah, because I was wrong. She actually has been here one time. It was when the hype was happening with the chicken, the crispy chicken Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't know. I've never had it from what I remember. But my mom was like, that experience was overhyped, so it like ruined her Chick-fil-A like thought process. So when she tried it today, she was like, whoa, that's actually so good. So,
And the fruit was amazing.
yeah, and she loved the fruit too. So
Yeah.
you heard it here.
Had mango. It had
Pineapple,
God,
stage fright.
yeah, 2 kinds of apple colors.
Yes, it had the red apple and green apple.
Yeah, it was so cool. And blueberries.
Blueberries. Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I was surprised.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed.
Awesome.
Next stop is Kohl's, so let's do it. Look how adorable that is. I really wish it wasn't Disney because I like the colors. And the Sherpa, so cute. Oh, full body shot. So I'm actually looking for a wallet that would fit in this purse, but not having any luck.
Well, it's not a very big purse. You need to find a small wallet.
Slippers.
Awesome. All right. You guys have an awesome weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Too hard. Yeah. Bye.
Oh my god, you guys, so I'm trying this new what was it called? Something summer refresher lemonade. All right, we're gonna do a taste test. No way. Well, those literally popped in your mouth. Like, and they have like a bunch of juice in it.
1 to 10.
And it's sour. This drink is sour. It's sweet, but it's sour. So if you don't like sour stuff, I don't recommend. Out of 10, probably a 9. Because I'm hot and I needed a refreshing drink. So we're at the grocery store and my mom didn't know what an eggplant was. She's making eggplant like casserole. And I was like,
I don't know what one looks like.
Yeah, she didn't know what it looked like. And I was like, oh, so you're making a penis casserole?
Oh my God.
So, because the emoji, get it? Okay. Okay, so I have to get some vitamin D3. And the people at the med spa recommended Nature Made. Here we go. This is 5,000 IU. And they want me taking like 15,000, so. Okay guys, so I want to show you what I got from Barnes & Noble, which I'm really happy with my purchases. So first thing I got was the poetry book that I showed you guys actually there, Letters to the Person I Was by Sana Abuelil. I don't want to pronounce that wrong, and I probably did. So my apologies. So I'm excited to read that. So I do have these in alphabetical order. It's by last name. So I'm gonna move this guy. A-B. So this is the first one there, and then the other one I got was Pretty Boys Are Poisonous by Megan Fox. I actually have heard a lot about this, so I was like, I need to give it a go. So we're gonna put these with the F's. D, here's F's, right after Michael Faudet. There we go. And the one I'm currently reading right now is Dandelion by Gabby Hanna. So last thing I got is this daily planner. I thought it was
Okay, so she got 2 poetry books and then a planner. We were close.
super adorable. I am usually not really a floral girly. Something about this called
She says that, but sometimes she is a floral girly.
my name, and then the minute I opened it, I was like, this is perfect for me. So it is undated, which I love, and it's a daily planner, which I also love, and there's a lot of room for lists and notes on every single page. So I was like, this is perfect. Plus I just like the texture too, not gonna lie. Isn't she just a stunner? I think she's so pretty. Okay guys, so it is the end of the vlog, so we're gonna do a quick question of the day. What age were you when you left California? I was 18. When I was 18, I actually lived in 3 states. I lived in California, I lived in Oklahoma, and I lived in Arizona. So anyways, that's the end of this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Y'all, I'm a literal mess right now. And I have both my AirPods in. I don't think you guys have ever seen that before because it's never happened. Trust me, I only ever wear one at a time. I can barely hear myself talk, so I'm gonna take that out. I'm wearing something completely different because I changed my clothes. It doesn't matter, but it is still the same day. Billie Eilish came out with her new album. It came out at 11p.m. my time, and I cried. It was
Okay, so I just want to fix up the date. She said it's the same day, so we're gonna put it as the 18th. And she's crying over some new music.
music on like so loud, my eyes were closed, and I just let the album go through. There was 10 songs, perfect. I was waiting, like the countdown was on. I personally love her music, like it just gets me through a lot, trust me. Hey guys, so I didn't fall asleep. I woke up because someone ended up calling, and then instantly I was hit with, oh my god, I didn't end my vlog.
Okay, so technically it could be the 19th and not the 18th anymore.
We're here to do that now, so let's do some of the questions of the day. I don't really know what to call this segment, so I'm just like questioning. I don't know what I'm saying. I need to go back to sleep. First question is, I had ramen for lunch. It was so good. Do you like it, Amberlynn? I was thinking about saying like the usernames with this because so many people think that like I'm making up these questions, which I'm literally not. You can go to my videos and find them if you want. But I also don't know if people want me calling them out or not, so something that I definitely need to think of doing. But yes, I do love ramen. It's so good. Someone asked, where's the weigh-in? I'm probably gonna do a weigh-in like the first day that I do my first Ozempic shot. So she put chicken salad on a salad, then put ranch. Was the chicken salad not enough? So my salad came like this, and then here's like the chicken salad part. So I guess I just like put it on top of this. I honestly wasn't even thinking, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was okay. I'm literally just used to putting dressing on a salad, so I wasn't even thinking that I actually didn't even need it. Salad came with the ranch, so in my head I was like, oh, okay, let's add it all together. It's supposed to be like that, but the salad definitely did not need the ranch at all. More antibiotics, is it for a UTI? No. I'm probably gonna explain more in my next vlog because that is when I'm going to another appointment, and I do want to explain things a little bit more to you guys. She hasn't shown Twinkie in a while, has she? And I think it's funny that that question is on this particular video because literally in the video where this person asked that, I literally show Twinkie. So all right, last question is, how many journals do you own? Would you ever share them all in a vlog? Sure, I'll show them now. Okay, so these are all of the journals that I own. These are the ones that I have not written in. These are the ones that I have written in fully from front to back. And then this is the one that I'm actually writing in now. And I'm about a quarter of the way through here. So honestly, since these are written in, they shouldn't even count. So this is all of my journals. I have 13. Which really is not that many, especially because I do journal every single day. So people are a bit confused when I say this, but I am behind on my journaling because I do journal first on my MacBook. It's how I've been doing it for these last few years because I type quicker than I write and my brain works really fast when I'm journaling. So it's easier for me to just get it out really quickly on my MacBook and then I write it down in my journal, which is honestly so relaxing to me. For a lot of people it's weird and confusing, but for me it is honestly the best journaling process I have ever had. It's relaxing, it's therapeutic, and it truly has helped me be more in tune with myself, especially as of recently. Anyways, I know a lot of people don't really care about the journaling, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna end this vlog. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Okay, that's the video for today. So we're caught up on Amberlynn's most recent videos until she puts out another one here. Yeah. Not quite sure what to say about all of that. There was a lot in there, a couple health things in there. There was a few hauls, not really. She's getting more into poetry. We had the Mother's Day. That was kind of interesting, seeing her go out for Mother's Day with her mom, and she's spending lots of time with her mom. And if she's going to continue this, this Ozempic thing, she's probably going to be spending a lot more time with her mom, as her mom's probably going to have to come over every day to give her a shot. I don't know, maybe she'll get more used to it eventually here, but yeah, so that was a couple weeks all in one. I'll see what I can do with it. We'll try to make a video out of it, maybe. It's not going to be very long because there wasn't... I mean, we watched a lot of repetitive stuff here, other than like her health scares and stuff. That was basically the new stuff that was going on. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I got that in order. I think most of it I did, I guess. It seemed like she was putting out content at different times. They weren't all in the same days. Like she was like holding back some of the content that she wanted to release regarding the health issues she was having. I think that's it for today. Princess, hello. Hey, Prince. How you doing? Alright. I think tomorrow, I have another live stream scheduled for tomorrow. We're gonna watch Destiny and Dana. And their stuff, well, there's a whole video where Destiny is unboxing a vape pen. And I got like maybe not even 2 minutes, maybe not even 1 minute of content from that. So it was, yeah, I cut down a lot of the content from their things. They're just like working a lot. They are hanging out with friends and stuff. And actually at the end they go to the beach and the carnival. So they're doing some vlogging, but I think a lot of their time is spent working. And then, yeah, not really vlogging a lot, just a little. We got Dana doing some cleaning and yeah. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Ugh. I don't know why I'm in such a mood after watching all this, but anyway. It wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be, maybe. Alright. I guess I'm gonna shut it down here. Thanks so much for being here. Nikki, Destiny and Dana's videos are still up there. It's under Destiny Cook. Yeah, so they still have, so she still has their old videos up, and then she has the videos of her and Lexus as well on there. It used to be, I think, Destiny and Dana, but then she just changed it to her name, Destiny. But yeah, there were some videos of theirs that I didn't watch, so I figured we'd go over those again, and I got like a half hour from we're gonna cover March of 2019, and there was like probably over 2 hours worth of content there, and I edited it down to a half hour, so we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. Nikki, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. If I do. Yeah, so we'll go back to 2019 and do that. I'm ending on such a cheerful note. Alright, well, thanks for being here with me for a couple hours here. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you enjoy your weekend.